Hill Radio, WCHQ 100.9 FM. 28 minutes past 5. Kristen Adelberg from the Kentucky Center for the Arts is our guest this afternoon. And thank you for taking the time to come in.
Thank you so much for having me.
With this wild schedule of 500 different acts coming into KCA every year, I don't know how you have a moment to sit down, but I'm grateful that you do. You have given us an idea of not only the individual shows that are coming in, but a little history on the Kentucky Center, which is quite fascinating. And now you want to get into some of the bigger groups, bigger arts groups seasons.
Yes, absolutely.
Let's do it.
Well, the Broadway season has been announced.
Huge.
Book of Mormon is on sale right now.
Yeah.
Let's see, the Louisville Orchestra season just went on sale. Louisville Ballet season just went on sale. Stage 1 has gone on sale.
Great.
It's a big year for our resident art groups. I don't know if you know this, but the Kentucky Opera and Louisville Ballet are both celebrating their 65th seasons.
Isn't that amazing?
And Stage 1, 70th.
Wow.
Amazing, isn't it?
It is amazing. Well, that's why we have such excellence, because the groups have been around for a long time. They have had long time support. I believe firmly that it's passed down from generation to generation.
Yes.
Love of the arts.
Absolutely.
And so a lot of old Louisville has passed it down to their children and grandchildren. And, here we are. This is why it's successful. However, we cannot rest on our laurels.
Oh, definitely.
We must continue to promote the arts to our youth. And I know that you guys go into the schools and do a lot of that kind of stuff. Teddy Abrams is everywhere.
Yes. Yeah, that's one of the things that Kentucky Center, well, all the resident groups do is, in addition to what's on the stage, when artists are in and we're able to work out the schedules to get them out into the community. For instance, when dance programming comes in this season, I'm going to start the plug now. Hope
Go
that's
ahead,
okay.
plug away.
The dance programming, contemporary dance programming that Kentucky Center presents is bringing in Palabolas.
Oh my gosh, I love those guys.
Yes, they have a new. There's a new
how they
show.
do it.
Well, this one it's even more amazing than.
Have you seen it?
It's called Shadowland.
Have you seen it?
I have not seen the performance. I've seen the video of the performance, but I have not seen it live.
Shadowland.
But it's a combination of contemporary dance and shadow puppetry.
That sounds so cool.
Yeah, it is. And when you see the video, you're just amazed, blown away.
Okay, when's Palabolas coming?
Palabolas is happening on October 20th.
Wow.
And that'll be going on sale with our season. The season goes on sale August 19th, 2 weeks from Friday.
Excellent.
Alonzo King Lines Ballet is going to be coming as well, also part of our dance offerings this season. That is happening in January 27th. Contemporary ballet company par excellence, and a twofer with Wendy Whalen.
Wendy Whalen? Oh my gosh.
Yes.
She is my favorite. She's the prima ballerina with New York City Ballet.
That's right.
Recently, having had a second hip replacement, nothing slows that woman down.
No, she's too hip for the room.
And her mother lives right across the street from Crescent Hill Radio. Did you know that?
I did not know
Kay
that.
Whalen.
No, she's here.
Very good friend and very proud mom.
There we go.
Yeah. I love that big sign of Wendy on the side of the Brown School.
Isn't that nice?
Yes. Wendy's Louisville. She deserves it, too. Okay, so
Definitely.
tell me about the twofer.
Okay. Well, the first Wendy Whalen is a project that Kentucky to the World is
awesome.
Is brought to us, and it's a conversation interview with Wendy. Kentucky to the World does these magnificent interviews, and they've been at the Henry Clay until now.
Yeah.
They're doing their first one of these interviews at the Kentucky Center. It's happening October 24th. Tickets are on sale now. No dancing involved with this one, but it's Wendy not just talking about her dancing career, but I don't know. Are you familiar with Kentucky to the World and the mission of that?
Yes, but share it with everybody.
Certainly. Kentucky to the World showcases Kentuckians who are making a difference in the world through whatever their art form may be, or whatever their contribution,
whatever their
be.
passion.
Exactly.
I love that.
Yeah, Junior Bridgman is speaking
Awesome.
tonight.
Awesome.
And then the next one will be Wendy Whalen. So that'll be happening at the Kentucky Center Baumhart Theater.
Who's tonight? Just out of curiosity.
Junior Bridgman.
Oh, you said Junior. Okay.
Yes. Yeah,
I thought he might be
that's a Henry Clay.
facilitating it, but
Oh,
he
no,
is the
he's-
star.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So that's the first part of the Wendy Whalen twofer. Then the second part, the dance performance. This is really cool.
Yes.
Wendy Whalen, Brian Brooks performing to the music of Brooklyn Rider.
Awesome.
A piece called "Some of a Thousand Words," SOME of a Thousand Words. It just premiered at Jacob's Pillow, and as you can imagine, blew the roof off the place. Now here's the really cool part. This production was co-commissioned by the Kentucky Center.
Isn't that interesting?
So Derby week, while we were all hooping it up,
Crazy.
Wendy Whalen and Brian Brooks were at the Brown Theater creating the piece that we're going to be seeing.
Wendy won a significant award that week, too.
Yes.
Talk about
Yes, she
it.
did.
If you don't know, you just say, I don't know. You don't have to mouth it. Come on, Christian.
I'm sorry.
You're on
I
video.
don't
They
know
can
all the
see you.
details. You caught me. I'm sorry. I don't.
Kay
know all
Whalen would know the
details on
answer to this question if she's listening. I'm going to text her.
the award that she won.
Of course, she knows what her daughter won. She knows everything about what her daughter's. We'll find out about that, and we'll come back to that question. Sorry. Wendy Whalen twofer. Sounds like a lot of fun.
Yes.
Can't wait.
Yes.
So people can
It's gonna
see
be
her
great.
talk, and people can see her dance.
That's right. And the dance performance will be in March of next year.
That sounds fantastic. I cannot wait to see that. And Brian, too.
Yes.
Jacob's Pillow, I think, is in upstate New York. Am I correct about
Yes.
that? Or is it? Yeah, okay. And it's kind of like a trial place where they run shows and see what the reaction's going to be,
Correct.
which is kind of interesting. And the response that you get at Jacob's Pillow is probably representative of the response you're going to get when you take the show out on the road.
Oh, yes. Yeah, absolutely. If you can, as they say, if you can make it there, you can make it anywhere.
Oh, that's pretty clever of
Yeah,
you.
I know.
Okay.
I'll be here all week.
What's 25 minutes till 6 o'clock. We still have an amazing 90 degrees. It feels like 95 out there, especially with a little rain falling. It's going to feel like a sauna. So once again, be careful if you're driving. Christian Adelberg is our guest this afternoon, talking about Kentucky Center for the Arts and how many wonderful things you have showing. Let's talk a little bit about, we've talked ballet. No, have we talked ballet yet?
Well,
We talked a lot. The Book of Mormon coming.
Correct.
We know what's
Correct.
the orchestra's big show coming first.
Yo-Yo Ma
Oh yeah.
is coming back.
Awesome.
It's been a few years since he's been here. That's gonna be really great.
Okay.
The Pop series is doing music of John Williams.
Oh, I love them.
And this is a big anniversary for Bob Bernhardt, and I hope that I don't get slapped because I think I may be getting this wrong, but I believe it's that he's celebrating 30 years.
That's okay. That's perfectly fine. You can say that. He still looks like he's 40.
Yeah.
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 So
And
he
he's-
started when he was
and has
10.
the energy that he's 20.
Well, he and Teddy give each other a run for their money on the squash court. That's all I can say.
I could see that.
I don't know if
could
either of
see
them
that.
play squash, but I can imagine that they would and that they would have a great contest. Anyway, Bernhardt's one of my favorite people in the whole world, so I'm glad to hear that.
Yep.
So Kentucky Opera.
Yes, Kentucky Opera is leading off the season with Madame Butterfly.
Oh. Do you know the story about the last time Butterfly came?
No.
I'm not sure if it was the last time, but it was sometime in the late 80s or early 90s. And the girl from New York, and why people in Louisville, why businesses in Louisville and organizations in Louisville feel it necessary to go out of town to hire talent when we have such a deep talent pool here in Louisville
Right.
is beyond me. But anyway, that aside, girl from New York comes in, gets Ohio Valley crud within a matter of days,
Of course.
and is shipped back to New York. Who do they call upon to come in with 24 hours until the show? Basically, she hits tech rehearsal, memorizes the entire score once again after not having done it for 15 or 20 years, and goes on stage and says to the people who are in the ensemble, just push me where I'm supposed to go. Comes out, sings the entire show. I mean, they would have had to shut the show down.
Mm-hmm.
Edith Davis Tidwell.
No kidding.
Yep, saved the show.
Huh.
Don't you love that story?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's so typical of her, too, being able to just walk on and sing.
Right.
And just save the day.
Yeah.
I'll never forget it. And she got really beautiful reviews for that, too. And I was thinking, yeah, it's kind of amazing because she's only been working on it for 24 hours. But that's what Edith Davis Tidwell can do.
Yeah.
Okay, Madame Butterfly comes back.
Yes.
Love that.
Yeah.
Who are the other big groups that we have to talk about? Don't want to miss anybody.
Well, you remember Stomp?
Oh, I love them with the
Yes.
big garbage cans attached to their feet. And
Yes. The best
Yeah.
thing that happened to environmental consciousness and
Yes. Bring
and
it
been
on,
quite
baby.
a long time. Yes, Stomp is coming back. 3 performances in Whitney Hall, November 11th and 12th. It's a Friday and Saturday. 1 performance on Friday, 2 performances on Saturday.
They're fantastic.
Yes, yeah.
Think about it. I saw them in what was then the Macaulay Theater, now the Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Much smaller venue.
Yep.
And this was the first time they came to Louisville. It was a long time ago, and they were brand new out on the road.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a pretty good crowd there, but it wasn't that big.
Yeah.
And now they've moved to the 2,300 seat, 2,500
Yes.
seat Whitney Hall, and they're going to be sold out for 3 performances.
Knock wood.
Just goes to show you,
Yeah.
gosh, the longevity of that group.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Pretty amazing.
Absolutely. That's good. That's going to be a real treat.
What are some of the other ones you want to promote, Christian?
The Temptations and the Four Tops.
Oh, love
sharing
it.
a stage.
Yeah.
One night. I mean, they wrote the American Songbook for goodness sake.
Nostalgiaville.
Yes.
Oh, that'll be so much fun.
That's going to be a
Are
hoot.
they many of the originals?
Let's
A few
see.
replacements?
That there are more replacements in the Temps
Really?
than the Tops. Yes.
The Temps and the Tops.
Yes.
Is that what they're called?
And
Is that how they're going on the road, the
That's
Temps and
that's
the
how
Tops?
we're referring to them. It's a little inside baseball.
Joke.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we don't mean temps as in temporary. It's
No. Temptations and Four Tops. That sounds like a lot of fun. When are they coming to town?
They are going to be here on November 20th.
Oh, love
Whitney
it.
Hall.
Just in time for Thanksgiving.
Yep.
That's going to be so much fun. Okay, what else do we have? I want to know what's in the Broadway series besides Book of Mormon.
Well, there is the Little Mermaid.
Oh,
It
that's going to be so cute.
can't go wrong with the Little Mermaid.
No, you can't.
The Sound of Music.
Lovely.
The Illusionists. And this is it's a departure for Broadway. There's no singing, no dancing. It's a magic acts, a series of magic acts. So it's as off Broadway as you can get.
Is it in the spirit of David Copperfield or Lance Burton or
Yes.
the movie?
Yeah, it's just it's a number of different magic types. That you have your Chris Angel type, and you have,
he's
you have your David
wonderful.
Copperfield type, and so it's a magic showcase.
I would love that. That
If you will.
sounds so much fun. So the Illusionists, when are they in town?
I should know that off the top of
That's
my head.
okay. You know, it's probably somewhere in the fall, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
good.
So I'm gonna go to the standby and say KentuckyCenter.org.
Yes, there you go. KentuckyCenter.org is the best way to find out information about what's going on at the Kentucky Center, or you can just email Christian directly. We're going to
Sure, why
punish
not?
him for not having memorized everything that's
I'm
on this
sorry,
sheet.
I'm
No, you're
sorry.
good. You're good. Go ahead.
Alan Cumming.
I love him.
Yes.
Most recently from Spy Kids.
There. Well, okay.
Did you know
There we
he was
go.
in Spy Kids?
Yeah, he's been in a lot of stuff.
Of course,
I
he
was
was-
first introduced to him in a Bond film.
Of course, he was on Broadway
Yes.
doing Joel Gray's role in
Cabaret.
And
Yes.
his Spy Kids roles are just hilarious.
Yeah.
He played Floop.
Oh, okay.
Floop's Fluglies. Didn't your kids ever watch Spy Kids?
No.
Christian, you
No.
must get that movie. I have it. I'll loan it to you.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got Spy Kids 1 and Spy Kids 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah.
Every sequel with a 2 should be followed by Electric Boogaloo.
Let me
as
just
far
tell
as
you,
I'm concerned.
it's Antonio Banderas and a female actress who I know so well, and I can't think of her name.
Jessica Alba,
No,
or is it? What is?
it's okay.
Yeah,
we'll
I
figure it
know-
out.
I know who you're talking
And then
about, but I
two
can't think of
well-known
her name.
kids, and then some character actors who always show up places like the gal who used to be on Superman, Terry, whatever her name was. Forgot so
Hatcher?
quickly. Yes, Terry
Yes.
Hatcher. She's a cameo in it.
Okay.
And just a whole lot of fun.
Yeah.
So check out Spy Kids if you don't have it, but I will loan you my personal copy.
Okay.
You'll love it. So Alan coming to Louisville.
Yes, he started a cabaret show a few years ago called Alan Cumming Sings Sappy Songs.
I love it.
And he just sings pop standards, and he sings Broadway standards, and he tells dirty jokes, and he tells
Sounds like my
off-color
kind of show.
stories, and it's just it's Alan Cumming
Awesome.
being 150% Alan Cumming.
Awesome.
And that is going to be a lot of fun.
When
I'm
is
really
that?
looking forward to that. That is November 30th.
Oh, okay, cool. Even better.
Yeah. This is all stuff that's happening before the new year.
Yeah.
But kicking off the new year,
Yeah.
Kentucky Shakespeare is not moving out of the park permanently,
But
taking
temporarily.
a break from the park
Yeah.
and doing a week run at the Kentucky Center
Awesome.
of Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead.
And our friends at the Alley Theater just staged that, and it was quite good. I mean, it was really good.
Yeah.
In a small venue.
Right.
This is going to be a big venue.
Yes. They're going to be performing in the Baumhart Theater. It's a full week run starting January 3rd.
Lovely.
Going through the 8th.
Excellent.
Yeah, and Matt Wallace, as you know,
Yes.
is just he's just he's a dream to work with.
Amazing. And they don't really want to be out in Central Park on January the 3rd anyway.
Well, they could,
Yeah.
but the attendance might be
Very
might be a little poor.
They would say the show must go on. Yeah, there's one guy, one real Shakespeare fan
Right.
sitting out there with his dog.
Right, hardcore.
Yeah, not going to happen.
Sesame Street coming back.
Oh, that's always so much fun.
Yeah, we love us some Sesame Street.
How old are your kids?
My oldest is 12. My youngest is 6.
Does the 12-year-old still like Sesame Street?
He does not admit to it, but we drag him
Yeah.
to every performance.
I'm sure the
'cause his younger
6-year-old
brother
is
goes, and
crazy,
he
yeah.
He digs it as much as Jack does.
Oh,
but,
I
you know,
bet.
he's playing it cool now. He's got the long hair and the whole I'm too cool for school thing going, and it's all good.
That's hilarious. Sesame Street is a great show.
Yes.
For
And this-
any age kid.
Oh, yeah.
Us.
That's right.
Yeah.
Except I did see saw an article that that Sesame Street is the new shows are moving to HBO.
Really?
Yes, so it's still going to be on PBS, but but it's going to be reruns essentially. The new season will air on HBO.
Interesting.
And then the previous season, and it's not like the kids are going to be at home going, "Wait a minute, I was expecting a new season." That's not going to make any difference. But this kind of broke my heart that some of the longtime actors have been asked not to
make the switch?
Yeah. Come over to HBO.
That kind of stinks because
Yeah.
this has been in my nephews and nieces' lives since the beginning. I think it was actually 45 years maybe?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
I was
somewhere around
not
there.
that far grown out of watching kids shows when Sesame Street came
I think
around.
it started in '68. Is that right?
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so KCA Sesame Street.
Yes.
Should be fun.
Sesame Street.
First of the year.
That's happening in. Actually, that one's in March.
Oh, it's in March.
Yes,
Okay.
and Elmo's making music this time.
Melmo.
Yeah. It's just it's kind of like a magnetic poetry game. What's Elmo going to be making this time? Elmo makes muffins. Elmo makes
that's
trouble.
so cute. I love that. Keep going. You are just totally entrancing all of the viewers as well as the listeners because we do live TV on radio here at Crescent Hill Radio.
I know,
WCHQ.
I'm trying not to make. You never make direct eye contact.
You're okay. You're doing fine. I think I might try to zoom in and so people can see how handsome you really are.
Oh.
Let me take one quick break here because what I want to do is give people an update on what's going on outside. Traffic conditions have been questionable all afternoon due to road collapses, gas leaks, overturned vehicles, just very strange things happening. And 2 lanes were blocked about 45 minutes ago on the Lee Hamilton West at Highway 111. We see some heavy outbound traffic on 64 at this point. Downtown, still having a problem with that road surface collapse. It's on West Broadway between 2nd and 1st. And MSD is working very hard to repair that, hopefully for business tomorrow, and that'll make a big difference in the drive. South 65 Preston Highway at Fern Valley Road, an accident reported just about 20 minutes ago, so be careful in that area. We have one on the Waterston Expressway, or close to it, I should say, Taylorsville Road at Furman Boulevard. One a little bit farther out at Low Road on Taylorsville Road. And then we have one close to 64 Hubbard's Lane at Bowling Boulevard. 265, I should say. We've got a little bit of trouble because of the construction that's going on out that way. 71 and 265. There's an accident at Westport Road at Indian Lake Drive. And then a couple areas just a little bit spotty. So, be careful. Coming out 65, there's a lot of traffic as you would expect at this hour. And it is 13 minutes till the hour of 6 o'clock. I'm going to play a Will Owen Gage for you for just a minute. Give Christian Adelberg a chance to take a breath. He's talking about the KCA's new season. Dozens of shows to see from all kinds of groups.
I'm reaching out.
Oh, that Will Owen Gage. Help Me With My Mind, Be Still My Heart. Love that guy. He and his dad are two of the staples of Louisville music, John Gage and Will Owen Gage. And John is always talking about Kentucky Homefront down at the Clifton Center. So a lot of fun. Got to listen to that music and absolutely love it. As a matter of fact, I've got John on the playlist right behind his son. And if we've got a couple of minutes at the end, I'm gonna play that before we go.
You know, John